Gemini, welcome to your reading for the week of December 26th. Definitely check out astrojar.com if you haven't already. This week, a lot of people are uploading 2017 videos still from there, so you can find those there. But let's see what comes up for you. It's been kind of a weird week for a lot of people so far, in a good way, I would say. So let's see what comes up for you this week. And yeah. No, it looks good. Maybe even a little bit of a love focus as well for a lot of you, or at least love opening up, which is nice. You start off with the Jack of Hearts, so definitely a lot of you could have an admirer. I'm getting that maybe some of you don't necessarily want this admirer, so that could definitely be a problem. Although I think that some of you do, and for some of you this could even be an old relationship. You have the Six of Clubs. Six of Clubs can bring old relationships back to us, which again isn't always a bad thing, because sometimes it can say that when you had the relationship last time, it just wasn't the right time, but maybe now it is. Maybe it's a much better time for you now. Yeah, so a lot of you could have an admirer. Also, I'm getting that a lot of you could be feeling a little anxious this week. Let those anxieties go. I think for a lot of you it could be around work, possibly. You could have like an anxious moment where something like kind of off happens. I would say just ignore it and let it go for sure. Next you have the Queen of Hearts. Great card of love opening up to love, like allowing love in. So I think that a lot of you are opening back up to love, especially if you've been in a difficult relationship. You could be doing that. For those of you who are not interested in love or have a relationship, well, if you're in a relationship, this is a very good card for that relationship deepening. But if you're not interested in love, it is a great card for friends, and having a friend who helps you out this week in some sort of like emotional way. This could also be your mother coming in here and offering you some advice or some help this week. So listen to your moms, as I always say. Next, you have the Six of Clubs. Great card of progress and success. The Six of Clubs represents making progress towards your goals, making progress towards things that you want. It is a very general card because it represents progress in all ways. It's also a card that says trust your intuition. This card represents, some card reading systems call it the prophet, so as in, seeing the future, seeing future ideas, and also seeing future things happen before they happen. So pay attention to your dreams, your thoughts. If you're daydreaming, pay attention to that. You never know, you could get some sort of insight this week. There's been this, the Ace of Diamonds has already come up, oh my god, has already come up for a few people. And, it's a card that represents definitely future visions and future and thoughts of the future, but also seeing things happen before they happen and being able to take advantage of that, being able to, kind of help you out. So this card's very similar, so pay attention to the future, your future ideas and thoughts. Next, you have the Nine of Spades. I think that a lot of you are still focused, and again, this is only if you have lost a relationship over the summer. I would say that a lot of you could still be very focused on that. Feels like a fire sign, possibly with a fire sign, that some of you are still disappointed about that relationship or whatever, you're still holding on to it. Definitely need to let it go to move forward. For the rest of you, I think that this could be just some sort of past disappointment. And I think a lot of you are seeing actually how it could have been a disaster if it went any further anyway. So, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. I always say Nine of Spades is the card of a blessing in disguise. Yes, there's always something disappointing, but there's always also something just much better on the other side of it. So don't worry too much about that. And finally, some of you could be swept off your feet this week in love. So a lot of you, again, who are looking could meet somebody who really sweeps you off your feet. Or you could also be swept off your feet by a circumstance, by something happening. Maybe you kind of find a new job that's really good for you, or start a new business that really kind of takes you away, and things like that. It's a very good card for working as well. So definitely work extra hard this week, because you could see a lot of rewards and gifts. A lot of people say that this is like an earned gift from the universe. This is something that you did in the past, and now you're getting like paid back for it, like tenfold. So really great card to have. But again, it's also a great card, even if you didn't do something in the past, to do it now. Put energy out there now so that you can see success in the future as well by working extra hard this week. Definitely really good card. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.